All right, welcome back to Browns franchise here on Madden 24. We are taking on the Ravens this week. We've won two in a row, beat the Raiders last week, 43-24. But this is our first time since we've won any games. I think we've actually won three in a row. It's the first time since we've won any games that we're taking on a team that's actually good. So got the short week scenario here. And our defense is good, but I don't know that our offense is going to be able to keep up with the Ravens. It's a short week, yep. Beat the Ravens and allow two or fewer offensive touchdowns. I don't know that we're going to be able to do that. Go to our weekly strategy here. I think it's a little slower here because it is an offline franchise. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. But I've been having some issues with it just not loading like it's supposed to. And I like to do these videos in one take, so I'll give it a minute here to load. There it goes, finally. They want us to cover the deep pass here. They want us to do blitz counter. I don't like blitz counter. We'll do run inside. Do our practice drill here. Catch by Bell. We're trying to get gold here. Trying to get a little extra experience for our quarterback. Maybe get a dev trade upgrade. You never know. I feel like his release is just so slow sometimes. I think I said that before when doing this drill, but Ringer with the catch gets us bronze. That's intercepted. I don't know that we're going to be able to get gold on this attempt. Bell drops it. Let's restart here. Let's start fresh. His release is just... It's like he's... I don't know. He doesn't get the ball out quickly enough, I don't think. You press the button, it's like he takes way too long after that to throw the ball. I don't know how he caught that. That was ridiculous. Ringer with the catch. He dropped that one, but probably should have had it. Ringer with another catch. Throw it underneath to Kadarius Toney, who somehow doesn't get into the end. Bell gets a silver. Oh, we needed him to catch that. I might just settle for silver here. I don't want to take too long doing this drill. I think I'm just going to settle for silver on this one. Yeah, we'll just take silver. I think it's 500 XP for silver instead of 750. Probably weren't going to get the dev trade upgrade anyway. We have a broken finger. Is that Ed Oliver? I think it is. That's not what we want. So I would guess that'd keep him out for a week since it's a practice injury. But I mean, hopefully it doesn't keep him out longer. Wyatt Teller's got an upgrade. JOK's got an upgrade. We're going to go Speed Rusher. +2 finesse moves, +1 power moves, +1 tackle. Go run, stop, run at Oliver. +1 pursuit, +2 tackle. Go playmaker on Anthony Ringer. +3 awareness. +2 catching traffic, +1 deep route running. He's been pretty okay for us. Probably would like to get him the ball a little more. Take it on the Ravens, as I said here. And they're good. They're having a good season. It's a divisional game. Would be a big win for us if we could win. It's a Thursday night game. And as I'm recording this, there actually is going to be a Thursday night game tonight between the Rams and the Saints. Trying to get this recording in before that game happens. Last week, the Raiders absolutely destroyed the Chargers on Thursday Night Football. So hopefully we get another interesting game tonight. Ethan Kilmer coming out here. 29 touchdowns, 21 picks. Gonna throw it out to Achane here. He makes the catch for 3 yards. We're gonna go with a bubble screen here. Bell able to break attack on pickup 2. I'm gonna bring up a 3rd and 5. I think I'm actually gonna run the ball here. Got a pretty light box, and Achane going to pick up 5 for the first down. Go play action here. Tried to get it to Ringer. He really wasn't open. I didn't see much on that play. I'm going to run the ball again here with Achane. He's going to get about 6, which is going to bring up an interesting 3rd down. We could run it again here. If we get, even if we only get 3 yards on this, 2 or 3, I would maybe think about going for it. We only get 1, and I think we're going to have to punt here. Can't risk going for it there. If we don't get it, we're basically handing them points. So, especially when they have Justin Tucker. Lamar Jackson going to come out into the field. He's not thrown the ball a ton, but he's got 17 touchdowns to only 2 interceptions. We're missing Ed Oliver this week, so our pass rush not going to be quite as good. But sometimes we do really well against these scrambling quarterbacks. As long as we can make the correct read on these read options. And they're going to hand it off and get about, 6 yards there. We do have Christian Wilkins on the other side. That's going to be dropped. Receiver was open, but he couldn't hang on. We're going to get the ball back here. At the 31. We're going to come out throwing the ball here. We're just going to go underneath to Ringer and get 9. Going to run the ball with Achane. He gets a 1st down. That's really what we want to do. That's what I like to do a lot of the time. Run the ball. Shorten the game. Don't give them time to possess the ball. He had 198 yards last week on 36 runs. And he did have 2 touchdowns. And somehow we've gotten better since we traded Nick Chubb. I mean, it's really the defense that's gotten better. But Achane's been good. He's a much better player for us. We're going to go play action here and look to take a shot. To Kadarius Toney, try to get the touchdown. And almost nearly picked off. Haven't had a lot of success throwing the ball yet. Go play action again here. I'm going to throw it to the tight end. It's going to be picked off. Ethan Kilmore throws an interception. Patrick Queen, the one who intercepted the ball there, they're going to get it at the 27-yard line. They're going to hand it off here. J.K. Dobbins' first carry of the game. He gets 4. They're going to run it right up the middle. A.J. Dillon, I think that is. He gets a few more yards. They're going to throw here. and broken up by Ward. It's going to bring up 4th down, so the interception does not cost us any points. I mean, we didn't score, but it doesn't cost us any points going the other way. So on the return, we're moving out to the 20. They keep showing Achane's stats from last week. He had a big game. And we'd like to have another big game with him again today. Blocks just can't get there in time on that run. Still able to get 3. Flip the formation around here on this inside zone. Couple of good blocks there. Going to get another 3. It's going to bring up 3rd and 4. We're going to throw the ball on 3rd down. We're just going to check it down to Achane, but he drops the ball. It's going to bring up 4th and 4. We're going to have to punt again. Stonehouse with the punt. And we're back on defense. Lamar Jackson going to keep the ball. He loses a yard. He's got 2 rushes for -4 yards. He was kind of slow coming off the read option. Just didn't really. And they're going to break a tackle and nearly get the 1st down. That's going to be the end of the 1st quarter. And it's 0-0. Neither team able to do much of anything. I'm actually going to autoplay here. Lamar Jackson going to take off, and he's tackled. Kevin Zeitler injured on the play for the Ravens. And they're going to punt the ball. Neither offense able to do much on this game. We had the one good drive that ended in a turnover. That's about the most anybody's been able to move the ball. See if we can get back to running the ball here. Achane's averaging 5.5 yards per carry, so if we can look to continue to get him the ball, that may be our key to success here. He's going to take it up the middle and get 5. We're going to go no huddle here. And we're going to run the same play. He's going to get even more out to the 39-yard line. We're going to go halfback dive here. He's able to sneak through for 3. Just about got caught up in the block there. We're going to look to throw the ball now. I'm going to get it to Bell. Bell with a big gain down to the 31-yard line. We're going to go back to the run here. We've been a little more run heavy today with a few more runs than we've had passes, but the passing game has not worked too well today. We've had a few, but the running game just working real well as Achane gets us to 3rd and 1. And I think on 3rd and 1 we're just going to have to run the ball again. Just pick up the first down, and then maybe look to take a shot to the end zone if we can get the first down. And we might even just run the ball again here. Maybe just try to keep pounding it and try to get into the end zone running the ball. They can't stop it. We're going to run it till they can. 2nd and 9. I think we'll go RPO here. I think we're just going to hand it off, though. And Achane, powering through the blockers, gets into the end zone. Achane went with the touchdown. Dustin Hopkins will add the extra point. Might miss the extra. No, he got it. It was a little iffy on that meter. Went a little slower than I thought it would. Lamar Jackson going to run the ball again. He hasn't really been able to run the ball much today. I feel like a lot of these option plays they're running with him are just taking too long to develop. He's going to be sacked by Martin Emerson. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 15. They're going to throw a screen, and Newsom reads it and is able to make the tackle. That's their first completion, and it only goes for 4 yards. And we are almost to the end of the first half. We can get pretty good field position here. We can still look to run the ball. Would like to at least get a field goal, make this a 2-possession game. 700 yards on the season for Achane. We didn't have him for the whole season, so not all of those yards are as a Brown. But he's already over 100 yards. We're going to throw a screen to him here. He couldn't get out, and now we're sacked. I'm going to go no huddle. We're going to go verticals here. And it's going to be picked off. And we're fortunate that's not a pick 6. Our rookie quarterback making quite a few mistakes today. Lamar Jackson taking off. He's scrambling. That's where he gets a lot of yards. He's down to the 11. And we're going to sack Lamar Jackson on first down. It's going to bring up a 2nd 20. Myles Garrett. It's going to take us to the 2-minute warning as well. He's going to throw it out to the running back. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 13. Hopefully we can hold him to a field goal here. and blitz the linebackers on this play. And they see it come. It's dropped. Might not have been a touchdown, but would have been pretty close. And they're going to settle for 3. And with Justin Tucker as their kicker, they no reason to think they're going to miss this one. This video will be going up right after it's recorded. Right before Thursday Night Football. We're going to get the ball back here. And I'm just looking to, at the very least, take the rest of the time off the clock. We're going to run a draw. And Kadarius Toney is hurt. And they're going to take one of our timeouts as he's injured with less than 2 minutes to go. Going to throw it out to Bell. He gets a catch. Brings up a 3rd and 6. We get some of the yards back. Kadarius Toney is just an ankle bruise, but I want to play it safe here. We're going to try another screen. That last one didn't work real well, but hopefully Achane can actually get out and run on this one. He has to turn around to catch the ball. Can't catch it in stride. And we're going to punt. We've really had one good drive today. Really should have been running. The draw didn't work, and then we were kind of forced to throw. If they would have gotten the ball back anyway, they would have used their timeouts. Bad pass by Lamar Jackson. He's 2 for 6 for 11. Don't know why it brought up Devon Achane's receiving numbers after that pass, but he was the one who caught the ball out. Myles Garrett can't catch Lamar Jackson, and he's down the field, down to the 32-yard line and into field goal range. They haven't had much success on the designed runs from Lamar Jackson, but they've had a lot of success when he's just been scrambling. Picks up 9 on the pass. They're going to call their second timeout. If we can get them to call their third timeout and still run plays, we might be able to escape with them without them scoring points. But very rare that happens. I'm expecting them to at least get a field goal here. Hopefully not a touchdown. There's a catch, but we'll keep them in bounds. They're going to go no huddle. They're actually going to call a timeout with 4 seconds left. Yeah, they're going to kick the field goal here. We're going to go into the half with the lead. I can't be too upset about that. This is a really good Ravens team. And they've, for the most part, shut us down on offense today. We've had a couple of good drives. One that ended in a turnover, but we did still move the ball well. And then we had one that we just ran it down their throats. And I think that's what we're going to have to continue to do in the second half. We haven't had a lot of success throwing the ball today. And I think we're going to have to try to find some more success running the ball. We've had 100 yards rushing. Only 30 yards passing when you factor in the sacks. I'll let you guys sit here and watch the halftime report, even though there's no sound, no commentary, but I'm going to grab an energy drink while that plays. So All right, we're back. We'll go run inside again. And defend the deep pass seemed to work pretty well in the first half. Ravens going to get the ball to start. And I just want to say thank you to everyone who is subscribed. We just hit 350 subscribers. I know a lot of you just watch the shorts and don't watch the full videos, but that's okay. Thankful for all of my subscribers. And that's going to be a big pass. He gets behind everybody in there. There's just nobody left to tackle, and we are able to chase him down. I believe that was Mark Andrews on the pass. On the catch, rather. Gonna get another pass out. Lamar Jackson. Actually, that was their other tight end on that catch. Gonna chop down Myles Garrett. That's incomplete. Third and 2. We could hold him to a field goal here. JOK coming up to make the tackle. Not sure if they're going to go for it. It looks like they're going to go for it. They could take the lead with a field goal. They might walk away with nothing here. They're going to get a completion. They're going to get the first down. Really needed to get off the field there. We're just not able to. We're going to throw a screen and get about 3. Going to blitz the safeties on this play. And we're going to get an interception. Jeremiah Amosu Koromoa threw it right to him after the pressure by the safety. Only the 3rd pick of the season for Lamar Jackson. We're going to continue to run the ball. Try to run the clock. It's a fumble, and we're going to give the ball right back to the Ravens. Ball is clearly out on that play. And they're going to have the ball right about where they turned it over. Achane, and he fumbles the ball occasionally. He's had a couple of fumbles this season. He's been good, but when you get the ball that much, you have more chances to fumble. Not an excuse, but that's going to be another interception. Denzel Ward. Lamar Jackson, I think he only had 2 interceptions all season. And he's got 2 here today. We're going to get the ball on the 6-yard line. We're going to throw it down the field to Achane. He's going to come up and get out of bounds at the 49-yard line. We get out of the shadow of our own goal line there and get out to midfield. And if we can score here, we'll still only be up by 1 score. I'm not going for 2. I will kick the extra point if we score. Going to take off with Ethan Kilmer here. He's going to get the first down. He's not a scrambler, but if he has the space, he can take off. Gonna hand it off to Achane again. He gets through the blocks and picks up 8. Kinda would like to get him another touchdown here. Would be nice to get him a good performance. Maybe try to give him a dev trait scenario if he can do really well. You know, those do happen sometimes after a few good performances in the games. Gonna hand it off on the RPO. He's gonna get 4 more yards as we are just running down the clock in the third quarter. Gonna bring up a 3rd and 1 here. We're just gonna run the ball again. We're just running it down their throats, and we're not getting a lot of huge gains, but 4, 5, 6, 8 yards. It's enough, and they really haven't been able to stop it. We're gonna audible to an inside zone here. Take it up the middle. Don't get much. We're gonna go no huddle. Gonna take it to an outside zone, and right through the hole for a touchdown is Devon Achane. We're gonna kick the extra point. Go up by a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here. 96 yards on the drive. And what I think was probably our longest drive of the season. Lamar Jackson going to take off. Going to get all the way down to the 44-yard line. One of those designed runs finally working for the Ravens. And that's what we're afraid of. We do not want Lamar Jackson to feel the momentum and pick up a lot of yards on the ground. He's going to lose 4 on that one. And that's how we stop those runs, by blitzing. Getting everybody in the backfield. Looks like a screen maybe on that one. And they're going to get a first down. Wallace with the 15-yard catch. They had good blocking on that one. Lamar Jackson throwing it out to his receiver, and it's broken up again by, I think that was Ward. I think Ward was there on the play. Gonna use their Myles Garrett on this play. He's just gonna shove the offensive lineman down, but Lamar Jackson able to get it out quickly for a first down. That's gonna end the third quarter. They obviously have more passing yards than us, but we have a lot more rushing yards than they do. And it's going to come down to this. Can we stop them? And if we can't, can we stop them if they go for 2? And then can we run out a good portion of the fourth quarter or maybe even score again? Not give them the time to come back. Lamar Jackson throwing it over the middle. And that's a touchdown. Harrell with the catch. They're going to go for 2. And it's caught. They get the 2. And the game is tied. So we are going to have to score again. if we want to retake the lead. We're going to get out to the 24-yard line on the return. Achane has 22 yards receiving and 145 yards rushing. We're actually going to come out throwing here. Going to look to get it to somebody on the slant. It's going to be Achane. He gets 7. Brings up a 2nd and short. And he probably would have had room to run if we hadn't outran our lineman on that one. Block took too long to develop, and we ran right into the defender. We do get a first down here, though, with the inside zone. 31 rushes so far for Achane. I'm going to try another screen. They really haven't worked too well today, but this one does. He gets a first down and a little bit more out to the 46-yard line. Haven't really had any success throwing the ball down the field today. I don't like anything there. We're going to take the sack. We lose 1 yard. We're going to run the ball on 2nd and 11. Just try to get it into a 3rd and a little more manageable. Don't get much. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 9. We can get at least a few yards here. We might be into field goal range. As Achane is off the field. And Jerome Ford is on the field. And Bell comes wide open on the crossing route. And he picks up a first down. We're down to the 25-yard line. Looked like they were running some zone coverage with that guy in the middle of the field there. And nobody ran with the crossing route. So Achane picks up another yard. Going to be under 5 minutes to go after this play. And we've leaned heavily on the run today. And for the most part, it's worked. I would really like to score a touchdown here. I would settle for a field goal, but I would not be happy about it. And that's going to be intercepted. We've looked to get the ball to our tight end today, Trevon Benson. And we've been intercepted several times when trying to get him the ball. Bad read by me. I thought he had maybe enough space to get the catch. And now we need a stop. And if we can't get a stop, we're not going to win this game. Lamar Jackson going to scramble. And tackled by the safety. He was the last guy there. That safety doesn't make the tackle. That's a touchdown. I was trying to switch onto a different player and got stuck on the wrong guy as they were snapping the ball. So that left their receiver wide open. 2nd and 2. We really need to stop here. We need to force a field goal. We're going to hand it off again. Somehow that's a first down. I don't see how. Guess he stretched out for it. 2 minutes to go now. We're going to call timeout here. Make them run another play before the 2-minute warning. Going to kind of sell out on the fact that we're going to be able to stop them. And we don't. And we're just going to let them get into the end zone. We're going to let them score there because that's going to give us more time when we get the ball back. Now we know we need a touchdown. I really didn't think if we had tackled him there that we would have been able to force a field goal. We're not going to return this ball. It's going to give us one play before the 2-minute warning. And now we've got to throw the ball. Haven't really had to throw it most of the game. Kilmer going to launch it deep to the tight end. Benson's got the catch. And that's the same play I ran the other day in Malik Cunningham franchise where we had the game winner. And you know what? I think I want to go for 2 here. I don't like trying to play for overtime. They may be able to get into field goal range anyway. And Achane can't get in. We don't get the 2. I do like trying to go for 2 there, trying to go for the win. We can use our timeout to get the ball back, and then all we need is a field goal. I think they're probably just going to run the ball here. Going to hand it off up the middle. They get 5. We're going to have to take a timeout. They get a few more yards. We're not going to take the timeout on the 2nd down. Or going into the 3rd down. We're going to take the timeout if we can stop them here. They're going to throw. And they're going to get the 1st down. So they can just run out the rest of the clock now. They can just take a knee. And maybe not the right decision to go for 2 there. But if you look at where they're at on the field right now, they're almost into field goal range. So they would have certainly been able to drive and kick a field goal, even if the game were tight. Even if we had had the lead, I don't know that we hang on to it. We're going to lose. Probably not the right decision to go for 2. Probably should have kicked the extra point and tried to play for overtime. But it was the 3 interceptions today by Ethan Kilmer that really just hurt us. Had 1 touchdown, but it was at the end of the game. Those numbers a little inflated from that 75-yard touchdown. Lamar Jackson threw 2 interceptions, but they were back-to-back. 161 yards for Devon Achane. Did have the fumble, and we did intercept it right back after that. But Devon Achane had the most catches today, had 65 yards. Did have a drop. Bell had a few catches. Just the 1 catch today for Benson. And then defensively, we had a couple of guys with some tackles for loss. Multiple tackles for loss. Only 2 sacks today, Emerson and Myles Garrett. The 2 picks, but 1, again, we had a pick and then fumbled the ball and then got it right back again. No fumbles. This was going down the stretch here seemed like a winnable game, and we couldn't play defense at the end. Kilmer's got an upgrade here. I think we're going to go field general, try to get his accuracy up some more. +1 awareness and +2 throw accuracy short. His short accuracy is pretty good. Again, his deep accuracy, not real great. And that pretty much does it for any playoff chances we had. If we had won out, maybe we get in, but 3-8. I mean, at this point, we're not even really going to have a winning record. We're taking on the Colts next week. I think that's going to do it for this one. So I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day.